It was the ladies ruling the night.
Where are my big girls? Are they here?
Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls with a big win for Outstanding Competition Series.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
Zendaya becoming...
Wait, what was... I want to see the actual Lizzo thing. So what is Ben Shapiro's take on it? Let's hear from the worst person of all time, so I'll end up liking what Lizzo said. Because I watched parts of her speech, and she was like, we should do stories. We should do stories. We should just do more stories. And I was like, dude, I mean, I think we're doing that. That's kind of what people are doing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I mean, it seems kind of, he's just upset someone overweight won something. Yeah. That's such a weird thing for Ben. Ben's like, a fat person winning an Emmy? That's disgusting. He's like, fat people should stay at home and keep eating donuts. I think she's talking about stories and perspectives she can relate to. I'm personally offended.
Apparently made the political statement of the evening, only the best and brightest over here in our politics. Remember that she also made some statements at the MTV Awards or some such where she, I can't remember, was the Video Music Awards, was it? Where she got out there and she talked about how women were being victimized as one of the least victimized people on planet Earth.
All I'm going to say is this, bro. Listen, you can't talk shit on Lizzo until you can match her energy and agility, okay? Yeah, she might be overweight, but let me tell you something, okay? Yo, one, she's a flautist, okay? Two, she's a flautist, and two, she's fucking insane, bro. I've never seen somebody like drop it down like that. I've never seen somebody just like fucking dancing for that long. At that point you can't. No, she is fat, simple as that. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, I didn't say she's not. Like, she is overweight, yes. But who gives a fuck, bro? She literally has insane cardio. Like, what do you want? Just because someone is overweight, like, what do you want them to do? To fucking die? He says, simple as, she's fat. Okay. So what? That's so weird. It's like chatters will be like, she's fat, simple as that. Bitch, look at your mom and dad. Like, you're American. You know what I mean? If you live in the Western world, the likelihood that your immediate family members are obese is so fucking high, maybe you should shut the fuck up. I just don't know. I literally don't know anyone that is like, you know, anyone that is in shape like that can do that level of physical fitness.
Well, apparently at the Emmys, was she in a TV show that I missed? Was she up for an Emmy? I wasn't aware. Anyway, they brought out Lizzo to explain, I guess, more politics because she is one of our great voices.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
So the thing is, like, when someone says, like, hey, you don't usually have a lot of, like, you know, fat people in these sorts of positions, like, get promoted, it's not like she's saying, hey, everybody get fat. Like, it's fire. Being fat's cool. Also, it's not even political. She's not even saying anything that's political. Okay? She's just saying, don't shit on fat people for being fat. Ben's like, she's being political, so I'm going to shit on fat people for being fat. You know what I mean? She didn't even say anything like that. What is the politics of this? You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, it's cool to have, like, you know, it's cool to just allow and not vilify people like Ben Shapiro is literally doing for being black and fat. It's just always funny when people just say, my favorite thing here is always like when people get mad, they're like, bro, like fat people, stop being fat, stop turning being fat into a political thing. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like you don't have to fucking fat shame people. Like fat people can turn around and say, hey man, don't be a dick. You know what I mean? It's cool. She's not advocating to like kill you if you're or jail you if you call a fat person fat. What's it to you, motherfucker? What, you think fat people don't know that they're fat? The only fat fucks that don't know they're fucking fat are the Republican couch potatoes who are unironically fat shaming every other fat person. I've never seen another person. Like, fat people know that they're fat. Okay? They know all the time. Shut the fuck up. I know the mic clipped for a brief moment. Okay? Shut up. Shut up. Swear to God, I'm going to end the stream. Shut the fuck up. It clipped for a second. It wasn't even that bad. I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers acting like a brief moment of clipping is like the worst thing. You immediately throw up the way too danks.
And then everybody quick cheers. We're going to pretend that she's
If I could go back
gorgeous.
and tell
Okay.
little Lizzo something, I'd be like, you gonna see that person, but bitch is gonna have to be you.
She is her own hero. Ah. And what heroism it is. Okay, first of all, if she had wanted to see a hero of the media who'd won Emmys, who was overweight and black, we could talk about the literally most famous person on earth for most of her childhood. That would be Oprah Winfrey. Right? Oprah Winfrey's weight was a well-publicized struggle.
Bro, that's fucking nuts. Bro, okay. Bro, really? You're going to say Oprah Winfrey is fat? Dog, if Oprah Winfrey is fat, who's not fat? Like, Lizzo, I understand. Like, Lizzo is overweight, okay? Like, yeah, she's a bit overweight. But what the fuck, dude? Oprah Winfrey? What the fuck? Also, is there a quota on fat black women? Like, Ben's like, there's already one. There's already one. He's technically correct, but still racist. Like, no, he's just like, there's already one fat black woman. You can only get one, okay? But also, like, am I crazy? Like, I don't think... Are we calling Oprah Winfrey fat now? Like, I mean, I guess maybe people did back in the day or something. Like... When I was a kid, she was pretty meaty. Also, why the fat hate? Its base is disgust, which is a conservative characteristic. In the 80s, 90s, it was a big thing for her. Let's see, Oprah Winfrey fat. I want to see. Like, when the fuck was she fat, bro? Like, that's bananas. When? Isn't she a Weight Watchers spokesperson? She called herself fat. It's complicated. Yeah, but isn't that more of a testament to the fucking standards? The top left photo is her liposuction, post-liposuction. Shut the fuck up. No shot. That was also during the heroin chic, so that was considered fat in the 80s and 90s. Bro, she's like underweight here. That's crazy. Like that, when she was fat here, this is fat. He's being a logic nerd, but the point is not whether two black overweight women exist in media simultaneously, but Ben frames it in a way to make himself seem smart. Yeah, if anything, people saying Oprah Winfrey's fat is like more of a testament to how fucking ridiculous our standards of beauty and understanding of the body was in the era that she thought she was fat. Like, she's just a mom, dude. What the fuck? I mean, you know, she's not, but you get what I'm saying? Like, she's in that age. Like, yeah, people become more overweight over time. They're more sedentary. They get older. Their metabolism slows down. Holy fuck, dude. Denies are so bad. Nobody likes to remember that. It's insane. Like, she's like a normal, average woman of that age. Like, that's insane. Anyway, this is an opportunity to have that conversation about like ridiculous body standards of that era, not the other way around. She's just the most normal person.
For literally a couple of decades there. And she was the richest person in America. So there's that. But I guess Lizzo is the first of her name. Lizzo, Queen
Fuck.
Lizzo, first of her name. It's very exciting stuff there. Or alternatively, you know what? We could promote being not obese. I know this is an unpopular viewpoint, but it turns out that it's not the world's job to change its standards of beauty to meet the fact that you are significantly overweight. And it is.
Okay, beauty standards literally have shifted across cultures and throughout time. So what Ben Shapiro is saying is complete falsehoods, okay? Like, that is just not real. When Ben says, like, beauty standards have changed across time, I mean, our beauty standards, you cannot shift society into believing in your beauty standard. Like, no, that's the literal reason why you're mad, you fucking idiot. You're, like, somehow scared that they're going to be able to change beauty standards successfully. If beauty standards were just natural, okay, and they could not, it was like a natural rule, and you could not change it, then you wouldn't be fucking complaining about it, okay? Beauty standards are already insanely subjective. But like I've said time and time again, that, you know, beauty standards have changed throughout time. If you're going to make an argument about, like, you know, a medical condition or whatever the fuck, then that's the only area where you can make an argument. But like, Lizzo is like the exception. Obviously, every doctor, EMT, first thing they fucking tell you is lose weight. Doctors will oftentimes, unironically, so hyper focus on being overweight, if you are overweight, that they fail to catch other shit that's wrong with your body. This is a real phenomena in medicine, okay? But they're not even completely wrong. A lot of the issues that you might have are oftentimes caused by your weight. It's just the real truth of it all, right? However, having said all that, ultimately fat shaming or what Lizzo's doing, which is like combating fat shaming, is not going to move the needle in the other direction. And also, Lizzo herself is literally, from what I see and what I understand, healthy. She might be overweight, okay? She is. She looks overweight. But as far as I understand, she can contort like a motherfucker, okay? Them blood vessels contorting. Ironically, at her skinniest, she had an eating disorder. Yeah. Fat Shapiro fans are crying right now. No, man. Conservative fatties don't even fucking recognize it. The funniest part about it is that fat conservatives are the only people that don't recognize it and like, and routinely fat shame other fat people. They're a very weird phenomena, a very weird specimen. They'll literally be out here being like, yo, you're fat. It's like, motherfucker, have you seen yourself? It's like the COVID deniers, you know what I mean? I'm healthy. Oh, you know, Hank, he died because he was fat. Bro, you look exactly like him. maybe you should get the fucking vaccine. You know what I mean? I've only seen it, every fat person, including myself, okay, when I was obese as fuck, straight up obese, I knew I was fat. I'm still overweight. I know it. Why? Because I carry it with me every day. I know. You can't move as well as other people. Clothes don't look good on you. They're not made for you, okay? Like, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when I was, okay? Obviously, I'm in much better shape now. But like, I know fat people know they're fat. You don't have to fucking say, "Hey, you're fat." It's not going to be like a magical revelation for someone. No one is literally like, no one's literally going to be, no fat person's like, "Oh man, what? I'm fat? That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I'm cured now." You know? It's like fat people know they're fat all the time. You're just being a fucking dickhead. You're not helping anybody. And you're trying to moralize that behavior by acting like you're doing it for their own benefit, which is insane and really fucked up. And also, there is only empirical evidence to show the exact opposite of what you think. You're not helping people lose weight when you do that.
It's very unhealthy for you to be significantly overweight. The standards of beauty did not change enough to now encompass people who are at least 75 to 100 pounds overweight. That, like, it is not healthy for you. You will get diabetes. You will die early. Like, I don't understand when it became heroism for you to stand up for a health condition that is largely of your own making. Like, that is bizarre to me. Again, what is the message that you're promoting to children? We have a serious childhood obesity crisis in the United States. So let's say that you are young Lizzo and you're not seeing a bunch of fat, in her own words, fat black people on TV. Could that provide a spur for you not to gain tons of weight? Or is it the world's job to reflect back at you your own preference to remain overweight? And you can see this throughout our public culture right now. People are being punished for losing weight. That's how insane our quote-unquote tolerant moral regime has become. When Adele lost a bunch of weight, there were people who were angry at her for losing a lot of weight. How dare she? When another overweight black woman won an Oscar, Jennifer Hudson, and then she lost a lot of weight, there were people who were angry at Jennifer Hudson for losing a lot of weight. How could she? She has betrayed the fat community. It's not a community, guys. It's called, you need to have a lower caloric intake than the number of calories you are burning in order to live a healthy lifestyle. It turns out that the sort of acceptance movement, generally speaking, it is directly counter to morality in a number of ways. If you have a relative and that relative is really overweight, is the first thing you say to them, "I'm so proud of you that you're overweight"? Like, why do you have friends or family who are like that? Why would you want a society that says to people that it is good if they do bad things to their own body? Why is that an act of good? Even if you say, this is not the job of government, you're a libertarian. Okay, fine. I agree with a lot of that. But as a friend, like the people I'm closest to, members of my family, would I want that? Like, there's a guy in my community. I'm good friends with him. And he had gained a lot of weight. And I said to him, like, what can I do to help facilitate your weight loss? Right? Let's do this. Let's go work out together.
Nerd,
I'll send you a
dude.
diet
Oh my
every day
God.
if you want. Like,
What a fucking insane nerd. What can I help to facilitate your weight loss?
isn't that a better thing to do than getting on national TV and saying that America isn't America unless people who are extremely overweight are made into heroes? It's such a weird, plus the self-absorption. I am my own hero. I guess I would have to be the person who is the most heroic to me. Well, congratulations, lady. I guess you made it. You made it. You are your own hero. That is extraordinary stuff. We're in a battle for the culture and for our values.